Just want to show you today, real quickly, how to step expert and novice matrices. What I've done here is I've got in my template tip cleaning procedure. I've gone in and I use a tool here called expert mode, and it gives me a listing of all my steps, and I can click which ones I want to suppress for experts or make novice uses only. So here I have step 2 and step 1 and 2 on the second task. I said only novices need to do this. I'm going to say okay. I can do whatever the types of edits that I need to do. Alright. Release the job. And so now all the job is in version 10. The second part of that is I need to go into the Expert Novice Matrix under Advanced Tools, and I need to mark who is experts. So I can say, okay, this guy is an expert on these particular procedures. And then down here on this tip cleaning procedure, I'm marked with an X. So now I don't need to do those steps. All right. Go ahead and say okay on that. Now, if I do the job, create a new job here. Tip cleaning procedure. Alright, now when I get the job, what you'll see is a couple of things. Those novice only steps are now kind of grayed out so I don't see them. What's going to happen is when I take this job here and I pass this, it should just skip me right over 3. Hit that, and that's exactly what it does. It gives you the double check mark, which is the same as waiving a step. Okay? It just acknowledges that that step really doesn't need to be done. So I'll go ahead and finish this one here, and now it's jumped me to step 3. Doesn't even bother refreshing the screen. I'll do my last thing, and the job is done. And that's all there is to advanced setup. Again, 2 steps. First step is in the job, marking the steps that you want. It's got this little icon here that tells you that's expert mode. Okay, if I click on that, it'll just highlight the ones for me. I can do it, all of them in groups, which is what I like to do using this tool here under Tools. It's just a little easier to mark them. I can also individually mark them one at a time. I can say edit and make that not novice only. So now only these 2 are novice only. So that's step 1. When you finish that step, you do need to make sure that you release the job. Minor little issue here is it doesn't necessarily think that you need to, until you do some kind of edit, that you need to release it, but you really do need to release it for that to take effect. I just put a blank in there for it to take effect. And then in Advanced Tools, Expert Novice Matrix, make sure you check yourself as X's. One warning on this is right here, this is showing you all the users, and I'm a manager and I can do this. If I were to log in as administrator is restricted from doing this, and you get something a little different if you have to log in as administrator. You get into Expert Novice Matrix, it only shows you the administrator, it doesn't show you everybody else. And if you run into that, instead just log in as a manager of some type, and you should be good to go, and it'll give you everybody's display. Alright, thank you very much.